Howdy, y'all. Just thought I'd share with you guys what I am cooking. So I'm making some meatballs. This is just ground beef, and I added a little oregano and a little Cavender's seasoning because we love that on everything. So I'm just browning these on all sides, kind of gently, because I didn't put any filler in them. They're just ground beef, so they're a little delicate. So yeah, so I'm browning these, and I have put one of these slow cooker liners into my crock pot, and I am going to put all of this sauce in here. And this is the sauce that I got from the food pantry, which kind of has inspired me to cook this. So I'm putting all of this sauce in here. I've got 4 cans. This will make a lot. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on high and let it be warming up while I finish cooking these. And when these are nicely browned, I will cook these onions and mushrooms in the same pan. And this is just a medium yellow onion, just kind of roughly chopped. And this is about 4 large white mushrooms, just roughly chopped. And so, yeah, that's what I'm doing so far. I have a big helper in the kitchen, as usual. Yep, he's my helper. So I've got these meatballs browned pretty good. They're brown enough, you know, that they're taking some color and they're starting to hold together nicely. So I'm going to just transfer those right over to this warm sauce and just nestle them all right down in there, like that. Okay, so I'll finish doing that. Okay, so I have transferred all the meatballs into the sauce, and I poured off all of the fat except for about 3 tablespoons, but I was sure to leave all of these little pan scrapings because that's what makes it taste wonderful. So to this pan, I'm going to add the onions and mushrooms. Pop them in like that. And I'm going to give these a little while to cook. I want the onions to get soft and caramelize a little bit, and I want the mushrooms to take on some of the flavors from the pan. And I'll put a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper on these and cook them right down. Okay, so while the onions and mushrooms are cooking down, I added some salt and pepper. I also added some oregano and some smoked paprika. I love smoked paprika. I'll put it in everything. It's real good. Okay, as you can see, we're getting some good caramelization on the pan. And we want to keep all that flavor, so we're just going to deglaze with a little water out of the kettle here. And that's going to lift all of those delicious flavors out of the pan and let them be absorbed by our veggies. So we'll just deglaze that down and then cook them a little bit longer. Alright, our veggies are nice and soft. We've lifted all that beautiful fond up off the base of our skillet. And now we're just going to add these right into our pot here with the meatballs and marinara sauce. Just dump them right in there. Let me get the rest of those real quick. Okay, so we have all our veggies in there. We have our meatballs in there. The sauce is getting nice and hot. So we're just going to mix this all up really well so that everything's covered in the sauce. We want to be careful because we don't want to break our meatballs. And just let them sit there. I'm going to cook them on high for a couple of hours. And then I'll turn them down to low and let them sit for a little while until we're ready for dinner, at which time I will prepare a couple of servings of this, which is penne pasta. I really like it. And instead of fixing a whole bunch and combining everything, I like to fix this a serving at a time because I like it al dente. And when you hold it very long, it seems to kind of overcook. So this will cook for 2 or 3 hours, and then I'll just make some pasta and serve it over al dente pasta. So thanks for joining me for my crock pot spaghetti sauce with meatballs. Y'all be sweet.